our wonderful Mando to everyone here. Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's great. So you're going to help me. That's good. Thank you.
Yeah, and you know what? I was just thinking that because since Mando is from Puerto Rico, I think you should introduce him in Espanol.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, you like my idea? Yeah.
You know, I like your idea a lot. That's a great idea. Unfortunately, I don't know any Spanish.
Oh. Okay, you know what? No problema, because I can teach you just some words.
Oh, yeah, okay. This seems like a good time to learn some Spanish.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it.
How about, señoras y señores, en esta mañana linda en Miami, les queremos presentar a ustedes con mucho cariño y amor al guapo, al magnífico, al super amigo Mando.
I like that.
Yeah.
That's good. That is good. Except, got anything shorter?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
How about, con ustedes, Mando.
Okay.
Is that short enough?
Yeah, that's good. I think I can do that one.
Okay.
Okay, you ready?
Oh, wait. You know what? I just remember. Mando, our new friend, yeah, he is super musical. He is. He's a very good singer and a very good dancer.
Okay, good.
So, Lita,
Yeah.
how about if we, actually you, introduce him, in Spanish, and we can put some music. But not any music. No, not any music. Música Latina.
I like that.
Oh, there it is. Now you can introduce him. Yeah.
Is there a band here?
Oh, yeah. The band is backstage. I heard it from home.
Oh,
Yeah. Muy bien,
okay.
muchachos. Gracias.
Okay.
Now you
Con ustedes,
Yeah, ustedes.
Mando.
Oh, muy bien,
Thank you, Rosita. Hey, Mando.
Everybody, this is Mando.
Hola, muy bien. How are you, Rosita?
I am so happy to see you.
So special.
Well, you're welcome. You deserve it. You're such a special friend.
So are you, Rosita. Te quiero
Yo
mucho.
también te quiero a ti.
Hey, talking about special friends.
Uh-huh.
Here's a book that Elmo asked me to bring you. He knew that you were so excited about it and it arrived while you were away.
Oh boy. I've been waiting for this book for forever. This is a book about a little Mexican girl just like me, and it's called Lola. Lola. Oh, let me see it. Let me see. I'm sorry, everybody. I'm going to read my book. Oh no. Oh no.
But what's wrong, Rosita?
Mando, this book is just like the other books about Mexican kids.
But how so?
Yeah. Look, show everybody, please. Look, her name is Lola, right? And what is she wearing? A sombrero. Yeah, and look inside. She has a burro and she takes siestas constantly. With her sombrero, with her burro, next to a cactus. Ouch!
Yeah, that is frustrating.
Well, you know what? I'm a Mexican girl. Yeah, I'm a little Mexican girl. And my life is nothing like that.
I know.
No way, no siree.
I've seen you, and I know that it's frustrating. It's happened to me before, but let me tell you something. There's something that you can do about it.
Yeah, give me the book right now. Not read it. Yeah, that is what I'm going to do.
Rosita, there's something better that you can do.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Write an angry letter to the publisher.
That is a good idea. But there is something a little bit more constructive that you can do.
What? What can I do?
Well, you can write your own book.
Wait a minute. Write my own book?
Yes.
But Mando, I am not a writer.
Of course you are. We are all writers because we all have stories that are unique to us. Just write about the things that you like and what you do.
Well, that's a great idea. I never thought about it.
you are. We are all writers because we all have stories that are unique to us. Just write about the things that you like and what you do.
That's a great idea. I never
Yeah.
thought about it. Write a book about my own life.
Yeah.
That is great. But how can I start?
Oh, well, how about I give you an example? I can sing you a song that I wrote that talks about my heritage.
That's great. A song?
Yeah.
But
It's about all the Spanish words that rhyme with my name.
Spanish words that rhyme with Mando?
Yeah.
Oh, let's hear it then. Oh.
Música.
Music.
Here's one word that rhymes with Mando, and that word is cantando. Estoy cantando, means I'm singing and cantando. Rhymes with Mando, 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 Mando. So if I love, that is Mando. Here's another rhyme for Mando, and that word is bailando. Estoy bailando, means I'm dancing and bailando. Rhymes with Mando, 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 Mando. So if I racaputa, that is Mando. And if I that is Mando. Yes, another rhyme for Mando, and that word is jugando. Estoy jugando, means I'm playing and jugando. Rhymes with Mando, 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 Mando. So if I that is Mando. But if I racaputa, that is Mando. But if I that is Mando. That now. One more thing that rhymes with Mando, and that word is saltando. Estoy saltando, means I'm jumping and saltando. Rhymes with Mando. So if I that is Mando. But if I that is Mando. But if I that is Mando. But if I that is Mando. One less thing that rhymes with Mando. One less stop. Descansando. Miss Mando needs to rest.
Can I have one? Oh, sure.
And Alexandra, hi. How are you? Sorry.
Hi, Mando. Nice to meet you.
I love this Hollywood style.
So I thought of some of my favorite Spanish words.
Oh yes, tell me.
Felicitas and zapata.
Felicitas y zapatas.
Yes.
That's
Felicidad y zapatos.
nice. Oh, zapatos. Zapatos.
Sí.
Oh, nice.
Shoes and happiness.
That's really nice.
Felicidad y
Y
zapatos.
zapatos. That's
They're both very necessary.
yeah.
So my little boy Anderson is really excited that I get to meet you guys
Oh,
today.
Anderson.
Hi, Anderson. How old is Anderson?
He just turned 6.
Oh, hi. Oh, he's a big boy.
Yeah.
Wow.
So he knows all about you.
Mwah. Hola.
A hug, un abrazo, Anderson.
Yeah, a big hug and a big kiss.
So we are very excited about you being on Sesame Street, and we talked a little before about some of our favorite things. I know for me, I love that I learned things on Sesame Street when I was little that I can teach to my son now, and there's so much new programming too with Sesame Street. Like Rosita wasn't there when I was little. I wish she was, but I like, who was your favorite character growing up? And I know you watched the show and love the Muppets as well. So I'd love to hear more about.
I growing up, I loved the Count. I mean, I loved them all because they all just have such different perspectives on everything.
The Count.
But the Count, for some reason, I felt very connected to. It was just like the rhythm.
Oh yeah, just the eccentricity, maybe.
The purple.
Yeah.
The purple in the
And just
hairline.
where he lives, you know. Oh, so it's just this.
And I love his like warm laugh. And then like fire straws. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I love it. And what was your favorite Sesame Street song when you were little? Do you remember?
No, that is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That one, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Because that one you could just keep on singing with different words. You know, that you learned that day just with the rhythm.
Yeah.
It's countless. You know, but there's one song that's not from when I was a child that I really love, and it's the "I Love My Hair" song.
Yeah.
That one, that song really stuck with me, and I think it keeps it's intergenerational kind of thing.
I love your hair.
Yeah, I love both of
I
you.
love your hair, Rosita. Thank you.
Yes,
I love
everybody
your
has
hair.
great hair.
Yeah.
Everybody's got a great style.
Yes,
Yes.
you do.
So, Rosita,
See,
how old are you now?
I'm fine.
You're 5.
Yeah.
So you're just a little younger than Anderson.
Yeah, he's a big boy. He's 6.
Yeah. What's your favorite book now?
My favorite book. Let me see. Well, I was saying, you know, I have a lot of favorite books. Right now, I like the one. It's a little bird that is looking for his mommy because he fell out of his nest. I don't remember the name. I think it's called "Are You My Mommy?"
Oh, we have that book. That's a great book.
But right now, you know what I like to do right now is write my own stories, thanks of Mando's inspiration. And I'm trying to write my own story, and I name it Mi Amiguita Rosita.
Ah, I see. Well, Anderson just wrote a story for his birthday. It was called "Robots Are Ridiculous."
Red Box?
Robots
Oh,
are
robots are
ridiculous.
ridiculous. That's a good name.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see it.
Yeah, and he actually wrote the word ridiculous. And I think, you know.
Oh,
he
he's a genius.
Yeah, well, and he learned very well from all his Sesame Street pals.
Oh, that's
And all his
good.
pals.
Congrats.
Yeah.
We like robots in Sesame Street.
Yeah.
You know, I pretend with Kelly and Elmo to be a robot, and we call ourselves Helpabots. And then one time we were pretending to be Shapeabots.
Shapeabot.
Yeah, and we transform into shapes. I was a pentagon,
Oh.
and then Kelly was a triangle, and Elmo was a circle or a square. I don't remember, but one of those. Yeah, it was fun.
I would wonder how Elmo could be a square. That would be.
Yeah, probably. And when we were Helpabots, we really didn't help. On the contrary, we made a big mess, but you know, we were trying.
But as long as you learn something.
Yes, yeah.
As long as you learn something, I think.
Well, I'm so happy that he's writing his own. He already wrote his book, his story, and that he's able to spell that complicated word.
Ridiculous, I know.
Ridiculous.
He sounded
Wow.
it out. He learned how to, do one syllable at a time and write the letters, and he did.
That's wonderful.
That's something you learn on
Congratulations.
Sesame Street.
Just like you, Rosita, you're two very young writers, and I think that's one of the most important things. You know, just to
Absolutely.
express yourself from a very young age.
That's good.
Right, Rosita?
Yeah, right. You're
That's
right.
my favorite book. Mi
Yeah.
Amiguita Rosita
Mi
is my
Rosita.
currently my favorite book.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you for talking to me today.
Oh,
It's
so
very
nice
nice
to
to
meet
meet you. And one more kiss.
Mwah.
Mwah. And one more kiss to you. Congratulations. Thank you.
Take care.
Hi, my name is Michael.
Yeah, I mentioned this morning
Nice to
how
meet
hi,
you.
and nice to meet you again.
I write for a blog called Crazy About My Babe. Would you be able to translate that for my readers in Spanish?
Crazy about mine.
Crazy about my
Beba. What is
beba is like a
Like baby.
Like baby. Loca por mi bebé.
O loco por mi
Por mi
bebé.
bebé. Algo así como loco, ¿verdad?
Sí.
Loco por mi bebé.
Loco de amor.
O mi ay, sí.
¿Cómo así?
Sí, como
Loco por mi bebé.
loco por mi bebé. That's a nice name.
Thank you. Where did you live before you came to Sesame Street?
Before I came to Sesame Street, I lived in New York. Before that, I lived in Puerto Rico. Yeah.
What was that?
Which one?
Well, I've been to New York. I've never been to Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico. It was beautiful. It's a beautiful place. It's full of mountains and green and
Beautiful, yeah.
beautiful beaches that are the color of Rosita.
Yeah.
Just like wonderful skies.
I've been in Puerto Rico once, and it's beautiful. Yeah, very sunny, and they have these little froggies that they're called cookies, and they really go cookie, cookie. That's how they. I thought it was a joke at the beginning when they told me that's the reason they call them cookies, because they sound and they say cookie, but they do exist.
It's an onomatopoeia.
A what?
What?
Excuse me? Bless you?
We'll get there. We'll get there.
So, I've heard this word, modeling diversity, a lot today, yesterday. What does it mean to you to model diversity?
To me, it means just to be visible, because within myself and putting myself out there and being seen just this person, it's that in itself is one of the ways to model diversity, and also just being able to voice yourself, express your opinion within so many others, and see that as a valid way also. So you diversity cannot intrinsically just be one thing, just to be able to be included in the conversation in society, these groups as yourself.
Thank you. Were you nervous to meet the cast of Sesame Street?
Yeah, tell me all about it.
I was so excited. I mean, nerves, they're wonderful nerves, but they went away right away because everybody's just so welcoming, and Sesame Street is such a great family. Everybody just greet you as family from the first moment, and they just want you to feel comfortable in that environment.
Great. And you watched Sesame Street as a kid?
Oh yes, Sesame Street I can't remember when I started, because I think it just filtered through my consciousness. Like as I started becoming.
Do you have a favorite scene? Or favorite segment?
I used to love the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
My favorite part, I liked it when the chef would have a million pies, and then he'd fall down in the pies.
Silly. One of the things is not like the other. That is my favorite.
Nice. And I used to love the count when it would just go on, count. That was my favorite. I used to love that.
Yeah. I love everybody in Sesame Street. It's so much fun to be there, to be part of a wonderful street.
And talking to and everybody has something to share and something to say, and everybody, all the monsters and all the humans, they like different things, and that's the coming together. That's when it happens, that community.
Great. Thank you. Let's see. I probably have other questions. Is it important to expose? How important is it to expose children to this fashion?
I think it's more important for them to have to expose them to the possibility of them expressing themselves and to using their voice in an impactful way, and using their voice just to share who they are, and I think from that impetus the desire to learn other languages comes, and the ever-growing population is so diverse. When you want to communicate with your fellow humans and monsters,
Thank you.
you will. It's just a natural flow. But I think first and foremost, more than just an agenda, to have them learn like one specific language is just to encourage them to just open their minds to different stories, and from this, that desire will come naturally. Yes.
But for me, Spanish comes naturally. It is my first language, and I love to express myself in both languages. So for me, it's just so natural.
Natural.
Yeah. Excuse me.
Are you okay, Rosita?
No, I'm fine.
Okay.
Sorry.
It's okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
You too.
Very nice
nice to meet you. I'm so curious. Mando, how did you come to Sesame Street?
Well, Armando moved to Sesame Street from Puerto Rico. He came to be a writer. He's a writer, and he moved to that neighborhood.
So what do you write?
Anything and everything. Mando writes
Yeah, what do you
poetry, songs,
Movies.
short movies, plays, musicals, anything under the writing
So
umbrella.
is
But you know
Rosita
what?
going to be your star? I'm sorry, I cut you off.
No. What I said is that he's good because he inspired me. I didn't know that I was a writer. Inside of me, it lived a writer. I didn't know until he pointed out that I was able to, write my own story. So
You sing beautifully. Aren't those stories? Yes, you do. You play the guitar.
yeah, I do.
So isn't that writing right there? Singing and telling your stories? Or
You're absolutely right.
And that was one of the things that Rosita and I discussed. She said she wasn't a writer, and I told her, yes, you are. Because we all have unique stories and we all have something to say.
Yeah.
I can't wait to hear you guys duet together.
Yeah, we have to prepare something.
Wonderful. I'm so happy to hear that.
Yes.
We love anything that's creative, and I'm such a fan of Sesame Street. I've been watching since I was a little girl. I was born in December 1970. I'm old. But I grew up to Sesame Street, and I'm so glad that you're encouraging children to be creative, and you're going to be on the cast with them. It's just great. Happy to hear that.
Thank
Can
you
you say
so
hi
much.
to my kids?
Yes.
Benjamin, Allegra, and Skylar.
Benjamin, Allegra, and Skylar. Besos from Sesame Street.
Oh, they're going to go
Fernando.
crazy. Thank you.
Your mommy's so nice. Thanks for letting us be with her for a little while. Adios.
Now.
Hola.
Rosita.
Hollywood.
Y yo, espérate. Esto del Hollywood
Mucho
Kiss,
gusto.
Rosita.
Sí. Bueno, es que digo, a mí me gusta porque me gustan los besos y aprovecho.
What's your favorite part of being bilingual? Cada uno me lo puede contestar.
I love being bilingual because I meet a lot of people, the double one. Plus, it's just so nice to be able to meet people and speak my language and speak another language and have double fun. I'll say it like that.
Awesome.
Yeah, man.
I love it.
Mando.
It's very similar to Rosita. My favorite part is just being able to communicate with more people.
More
and just,
people.
And just like to have the world just open up, because the more languages you learn, the more you can just travel and the deeper you can connect with people.
Yeah, and you speak French too, right?
Oui.
Bonjour.
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 Ça va?
Buonasera.
Okay, so I just want to, if you could say hi to my bilingual kids, Santiago and Vanessa, who watch Sesame Street all the time. Maybe you could do a bilingual hello.
Sí, hola. Hi, Santiago y Vanessa. Les mando un beso con mucho cariño. I'm sending you a big hug and a big kiss. Y les voy a presentar a mi amigo Mando, que yo creo que ya lo conocieron, pero se los quiero presentar, Mando.
Hola, Santiago y Vanessa. Hi.
Santiago, Vanessa, Mando. Never mind.
Santiago, Vanessa, Rosita.
Mucho gusto.
Okay.
¿Y tu mamá?
Y mi mamá. Y digo yo. Ok, y la última cosa, un saludito para la gente que lee Spanglish Baby, que es el blog que yo tengo, y que estuve también bilingual, that would be great.
Spanglish Baby, hola.
Hola.
Amigos, ¿cómo están? Les mandamos un beso, big kiss from Sesame Street.
Un beso muy grande de Sesame Street a Spanglish Baby.
Adiós. Hola, ¿cómo estás, Ivonne? Soy Rosita, mucho gusto.
Miss Manel.
So you're my favorite character.
Oh, really? Oh, kissy, come on.
But I wanted to ask you,
Sí.
what does it mean to be on Sesame Street? I know that you watched Sesame Street when you were growing up. What was it like as a kid on Sesame Street?
What was it like? It was one of the most magical experiences. I didn't know what the word empowering was, but now that I look at it in hindsight, it was one of the most empowering experiences because I saw people that looked like me and I cannot stress this enough. That is so important for children to see them, and anybody. We all want to see ourselves represented, and we can talk about it in terms of like the whole like the representation in the media. So being a child and just seeing all these people, I felt like I mattered. I felt like I could have
I'm very
fun.
happy because you know what? We kind of have the same hair.
Look at that. You see?
I look at you and I say, oh, good.
So like, even with my friends that have like all these monster hair, you know, I felt familiar.
Yeah. Sorry, I interrupted. I didn't mean to.
No,
But I was just thinking, we look kind of the same.
and that is
It's a good thing.
No, it's real. That's like a feather fro.
Yeah. A feather fro.
So it seems you two are very close. So how are you going to work together? Are you going to incorporate writing into the show?
But Rosita and Mando, Rosita has a lot of questions, and Mando likes to have conversations with Rosita and answer these questions as much as he can. But most of it encouraged Rosita to express herself through her music, through writing, through any creative outlet that she can, so that she
Yeah,
can
but
tell
not
her
just me. I
story.
think everybody's having fun with Mando. Bird and Kelly and Elmo and Monster is giving you a hard time. It's not. We're so happy.
And all of them said they can just like write their own story and be protagonists of their own narrative. Just express themselves, right, Rosita?
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys so much. This was so much fun.
So nice to meet you.
So nice to meet you.
Thanks for coming. Hollywood kiss. Bye.
One more thing that rhymes with Mando, and that word is saltando. Estoy saltando means I'm jumping and saltando. Rhyme with Mando. So if I, that is Mando. But if I, that is Mando. But if I, that is Mando. And if I, that is Mando. One less thing that rhymes with Mando. Mando está descansando. That means Mando needs to rest.
Wow, that was so
Sunny day, sweeping the clouds away. On my way to where the air is sweet. Can you tell me how to get to Sesame Street?
So you have two daughters?
I have two daughters. Adeline, she's 3 and a half,
Hi, Adeline. Oh, 3 and a half. Oh, so much fun.
and Finley will be 1 next month.
Oh, Finley.
Finley, that's a very
That
nice
is a
name.
beautiful
Thank you.
one. You got baby. Oh, peekaboo. Peekaboo. She's so cute.
Exactly. I think she's great, and she thinks you're great.
Oh, thank you.
And now I'm here in Miami with two very special people. We've got Rosita, who most of you already know, and then this is Ismael Cruz Cordova, who's playing Mando on the
Mando
new
now.
44th season of Sesame Street.
Yes.
So I hear we have a lot in common. You write?
Yes.
You play music?
Yeah, he
You
does.
sing?
I sing. Yeah.
You like movies?
Yeah.
And she also writes and she also sings.
Exactly. So,
We have
so
a band here.
all
We
of
have
us
a
write,
band
we
of
all
that.
sing, we all like movies.
We should be a band or something.
Exactly. You play guitar.
Yeah, I play guitar. What
Do you
do
play any instruments?
The drums. I mean,
Drums?
And you?
congas.
Okay, congas.
Oh.
I can play guitar and bass.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to do that. We're gonna have
Let's
to
do
go. You guys have to give me directions of how to actually get to Sesame Street. That's the mystery.
Oh, well.
So that I can come, so that I can actually play with
Yeah,
you.
you have to tell him because I have no clue.
You know, I off camera. I'll tell you off camera.
Yeah, because they call me the Rock Father, so I need to come and rock out.
That'll be
So
nice.
we'll have to plan that, but we're gonna do that off camera. It's gonna be a little secret.
Yeah, a little secret.
You know, Mando likes to sing and write whatever, kind of genre as well. Just try everything out there.
Any particular favorites?
Genres, you mean?
Yeah.
Of music?
I think.
Anything.
What's your favorite song, Rosita?
You know what? I have a lot of songs that I really like. Mando was teaching me one today that is really nice and rhythmic. But you know what? I love the sunny days. Seriously.
Sunny days are always
it's very
excellent.
catchy.
Yeah, it is very catchy.
And sing a song is really nice too because I can sing it in English and Spanish. Canta una canción. I can go sing a song. But I also like the rhythmics with a lot of drums and.
Oh, get crazy with it.
Like that.
Yeah, well, I have to agree with Rosita actually.
Yeah.
It's not so much of a genre. I like that it has when they have a good beat.
Rhythm.
Exactly.
I can dance. So my hair goes like this.
Inspired.
And there's been a lot of talk about hair today.
I'm this
That
equal.
we got. I used to have big hair, and I had very long hair, and now I've cut it short. But you've got your matching puffs,
Yeah.
and it's so lovely.
How
Are you gonna let it
convenient.
grow again?
I don't know.
I'm feeling
I've talked
inspired,
about it. Let's put it
inspired.
this way. I've threatened my wife with it.
To
She
what?
likes it. She likes it short. It used to be a good halfway down my back.
Oh
And I
wow.
could do all kinds of fun
That's
things with it.
cool.
But it's so fun when it's short, when it's long, and cabello. I think with you, if you love your hair, si te
Exactly.
encanta tu cabello, doesn't matter how.
How long, how short, how whatever,
You
right?
can rock it.
Exactly.
You rock it,
Exactly.
rock father.
Absolutely.
That's the important part.
So, as you enter the 44th season of this iconic show, what is the most important aspect of that to you and your contribution to the legacy of Sesame Street?
I would say that as a performer, we're just the biggest contribution we can make is to continue to show the reality of what's out there in society. And that's I feel why 4 decades have passed and the show is still so relevant because to me, I think that's one of the biggest missions that it has. And once you do that, since we're ever changing, it's always going to be new. It's always going to be true, and it's always going to be honest.
I like to think about all of us as a big family. Here, Sesame Street and our friends. That we're a big family, and I love to be part of everybody's family. So, it's like a big family.
A big
That's-
extended family, and
You have
can
a lot
all
of
be
family.
friends. We're all neighbors.
Yeah, exactly. Community.
Very cool. Well, thanks for spending time with me today.
Oh, thank you.
Really appreciate
Nice
it.
to meet you.
Thank you again.
Yeah.
Good to meet both of you finally, and good luck this
And-
coming year.
Kisses for your girls. Bye.
Bye bye.
Yes.
Can you tell me how to get to Sesame Street? It's a magic carpet ride. Every door will open wide to happy people like you. Happy people like you.
Definitely. You were talking about hair earlier. My son has curly hair, large ringlets, and he wants poofy hair. So you have any hair tips that I could instill upon him? He's 3.
Do we have hair tips, Rosita?
Product. Do this and do this a lot. And then do this.
Oh, yeah, I'm
And
sure.
that will do.
Maybe it has rings with out.
Right?
I'm sure my 3-year-old will love to spit in his hair.
Yeah, that's a good thing. No, it's not. I'm just kidding. But the shake, yes, that's
The
for
shake.
real.
Yeah, that's the
All right, because my hair doesn't poof, it's straight. So yeah, I need advice.
But I like it. You have a nice bow. I like to wear the yellow one.
Oh yeah, do you want to borrow my bow?
Yeah. Let me see.
Let's see. Where do you want it? On the other side?
Yes. Please.
All right.
Just be careful with.
Oh, beautiful.
Oh, it's nice. Thank you.
Yeah,
Kat.
I have a blue one back in my room I could give you.
Oh, thank you. I think the red. The red is power. So it's nice.
I like it. It's my favorite color. Rosita.
Yeah, thank you.
Rojo.
Rojo.
Rojo or da in Vietnamese.
How do
How do you say it?
Da.
Dog.
Da.
Dog.
That's my favorite color.
Really? Red?
Yeah,
as well?
red.
Hello.
If you can't tell.
I couldn't tell.
Red party of 2. So yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. I didn't prepare, so I'm making this up ready to go.
Perfect.
So, do you read any blogs, Rosita? Any favorite blogs?
Yeah, well, Mando sometimes helps me because I'm just starting to learn all these, things.
Yeah, Rosita is like now learning how to use social media and.
Well, I'm
and,
5, so I'm
and
just starting to read.
And technology, and to see it and maybe interact with it only just like exposure.
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see you making videos.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do, right?
The plans that we have for the future just to create certain narratives through the technology that we have available. Because children are consuming most of their anything that they're exposed to through these mediums like iPads, iPhones.
Yes.
Well, you know what? I have a lot of fun doing little movies. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What are your movies about?
I just sing songs.
Do you play your guitar?
Yes, of course I do. Yeah, I love playing my guitar. Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot my guitar. I don't know what I put it on. Yeah. Oh well.
That bow is holding up.
I know.
Well, I made it, so it has to stand up.
Yeah, but you should take it because I really don't want to take it.
Well, thank you.
But thank you for letting me use it.
Thank you for modeling it.
Of course.
Yeah.
So nice.
I don't know.
What do you think, Rosita? Nice.
Very
like it?
nice. That's definitely a keeper.
Well, he likes bread.
Thank you so much.
Well, thank you, guys.
Thank you. And please say hello. You said that you have a son?
I have a son. His name is Jackson.
Okay, well, say hello to Jackson for me, okay?
And I have a daughter, Sophia.
Ah, Sophia. What a beautiful name.
Yeah.
Well,
Hola
thank you so
Jackson,
much.
hola Sofía.
Besos.